Just really be aware of your body. What's the experience of your body right now, exactly as it is? Again, I'm requesting that not only to listen and be present, but also have the intention. I invite you to have the intention that I am bringing my spiritual transmission into this gathering, even if my mind doesn't have a clue what it is, doesn't have even matter. Just having that intention is enough. Because right now I am emanating my transmission. So that's part of what you're sensing, but you're also sensing your own and the other people here who are sharing that. Karina, please radiate the your transmission of the goddess warrior. You probably already are, but just trusting it. So I mentioned in the email invitation this morning that there's going to be an important message in this event today. Well, the first part of it is not even in words, just sense it wordlessly, what the important message is. One, okay, and as far as how I can say it in words, is that most of us are could be considered highly sensitive people. And being in this planet the way it is right now, human society can feel overwhelming, disturbing, excruciating sometimes, include not just what's outside of us, but what's coming up inside of us, our own process of life review and cleansing and facing things and all these things. And so there is a solution. And to me, that is to increase my amount of practice and the depth and focus and commitment to my practice. Just know that we are more, on one level, on human level, walking through like this chaotic, crazy time where there's could be so many things pulling us off and out and all around. And yet, when you really focus on your practice, which means those things that feed you deeply and connect you with your true self and embody your true self, this is the most extraordinary time to be alive. And part of practice to me is groups like this, being in spiritual community as often as I can, high-level spiritual community that's focused on truth and ascension and love and going through whatever we need to go through to be embodied. Well, thank you for showing up and being part of this. So whatever you considered a minimum daily quotient of meditation or practice or mindfulness in the past just may not cut it anymore. Right now, it's important to have a more complete commitment. And the mind will often say, well, that's impossible. I'm too busy. That's the first thought the mind throws at you. I'm too busy. I don't have time for that. You could just laugh when you hear that. That would be like starving and super thirsty and then saying, I don't have time to eat. You're almost on the edge of dying from thirst, and somebody puts beautiful, clear water in front of you and say, I'm sorry, I don't have time for that. It's the same consciousness. Because these practices lift you to a place where you're above all that chaos and challenges. You can see clearly. And more importantly, you can give your gift, because this is not just the time to be passive and bask in spiritual energy. That's part of the time, but there's also the time to get in touch with what your gift is and really get on the business of sharing it. Whatever way is right for you. So I'm a testament to the dichotomy between following the advice I'm saying and not following it, because it's like the agony and the ecstasy. I know both sides of it very well. At this moment, I'm in the ecstasy. I'm experiencing this, but it's a day-to-day thing. Okay. I invite you to open your heart, open your body, allow your transmission to be shared with this group and with yourself. You just have the intention. It's all you need. You don't have to have any understanding of how you do that. It's an allowing. You don't have to be a spiritual teacher to do that. Like I know that Ivory can do that with their hair clients just as well as I can do it with my clients or whatever each of us is doing during the day. Need a little help? Just imagine your heart is opening like a beacon of love and light. that at least several feet above your head, or even higher, there's another like beacon, a bright light of your true divine self. That beacon above your head is just impulsing, just sending down streams of higher vibrational energy, truth, your love, everything you need to know at every moment, inspiration, divine revelation. The direct presence of being with Christ, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, whatever flavor that you like to connect with, high self, true self. And it's coming down into your heart and into your brain. It's connecting through your pineal gland, activating your pineal gland in the middle of your brain, your throat chakra, clearing out any old programming of inhibitions from speaking from this vibration, and connecting down to your heart. You just feel your heart radiating that. And then from the earth below, that Mother Earth energy comes up through all your chakras and also connects with the heart. The heaven energy is coming from above, the Mother Earth energy is coming from below, just combusting like a carburetor, fuel air mixture in each chakra, all the chakras. Just sense your heart relaxing, opening, trusting. It's safe to be me. It's safe to radiate this divine and earth energy. It feels good. Keeping your tongue in the master hookup really seals the deal. It really helps to keep you in that body presence of energetic balance with this. Again, as I mentioned each week, if you're aware of any discomfort in your body or in your emotions, embracing that is part of this process also, not to ignore it or try to push it away or wish it wasn't there. No, just know that this is vital part of your existence, is to acknowledge what is. Just simply accept any uncomfortable parts you're aware of now, contracted parts, and just hold those parts in this awareness. Total acceptance. I totally accept you, just as you are. And one of the most powerful practices that I've been doing a lot lately, I often call spiritual alchemy. It's just to be aware, to scan my body, any areas of discomfort or contraction or fatigue or issues. And then to really fully make the be in my body and slow down my thinking about it, just be more in body consciousness. And then just imagine that higher self consciousness above my head, just coming in and just embracing me and that contracted part. Just sit there with that without any expectation. It takes me about 20 minutes or so before it really starts deepening with that practice. But then once I do it for a while, it's just magical. Higher self-witness consciousness holds a contracted or troubled or tired part of you in total unconditional acceptance. And eventually that part starts trusting. And transformation can happen. There's a shortcut that's offered to us right now. I don't know what adjective to say. Amazing doesn't seem good enough. And it's called the Ascension Flame. Talking about it last weekend in a gathering down in Sunnyvale. The Ascension Flame is something that you have access to that contains the energy of every person who's ever ascended in the history of the human race. Famous ones would be Jesus, for instance. He ascended after his death. Buddha, Kuan Yin, Mother Mary. I mean, these are the famous ones we hear of. Saint Germain. But there's many, many, many more than that. And you're being invited to be one of them, to complete this human cycle. So you don't have to reincarnate. You can come back as a bodhisattva if you want, but not because of your karma and loose ends and all that. This is available to us right now. If you're interested, just simply ask, please reveal to me this ascension flame. Just see what you sense. when a certain number of people embrace the ascension flame, live as avatars, goddesses on this earth, planet will change. Our governments will change. So this is not just a theory. This is very practical, folks. My purpose is to support those ready ones in moving through this ascension and coming together in community to support each other in that way. So if anyone is interested in that, I have different programs that are starting up in the next month or two, including a retreat coming up this fall, which you'd be amazingly supported in moving through this with other people who are doing it with you. So if that's the case, just message me and I'll get you that information. You can put your name in the chat here or just reply to the email you got for this invitation. And when someone invites you on your hero's journey to cross the threshold out of the ordinary world into this higher level, it's well worth considering if it resonates with you. And not to think of all the reasons you can't do it, but think of the reasons you can do it. Again, if you feel that resonance. So thank you, everybody. We have just one more minute. If anyone wants to put any messages in the chat or unmute yourself and say something that you're experiencing, I welcome you to do that. Or just keep radiating.
I want to share. I saw an orange light and there was this golden gate and there were lions on both sides of the gate. And the one of the lions said that there are only 9 words you need to remember. I am in thee, and thou art in me. When enough of humanity remembers those 9 words and lives according to them, peace and love will prevail on earth.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Lisa. Wonderful message.
I am in thee and
thou art in me.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was a wonderful, practical truth. So whatever you're experiencing that's positive or inspiring or connecting in this gathering, your job in Mission Impossible, if you choose to accept it, is to carry this forth into your day. Just find out how that works for you.
It's a beautiful afternoon here. I hope you all have a beautiful, lovely day ahead of you.
Thank you, Jennifer.
And my husband would be 90 years old today, too. So it's a beautiful way to celebrate. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I am in thee, and thou art in me. Remember, the way that all of the power, the controlling, power-hungry people in the world have done their work is to convince people to forget that I am in thee and thou art in me, to say, no, you have to go through the church or the priests, or you have to be afraid, or whatever it is. It's by taking people out of that consciousness, tricking people into moving out of that consciousness, that they can hold on to power and manipulate and do all these things. So don't give them that power. I see your message, Eva, and we'll respond. So there's going to be, like I mentioned, a retreat coming up, an in-person retreat here in Northern California in the first weekend of December of this year. And it will be extraordinary, beyond any retreat I've ever had before. So there's something, like, you can imagine this energy we have for 30 minutes over a 5-day period in person, with just a whole different type of environment and out in nature. So it's an extraordinary experience. And so if you're interested, contact me and I can let you know more about that. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you to all the spiritual beings of light, masters, avatars, divine feminine, that is with us today in this gathering. Thank you, thank you. Thanks to each person who showed up. Have a miracle day.
Thank you too.
Okay.